Hello, welcome in or welcome back to another reading. Today I'm going to do another oracle card reading. This will be only the second one on the channel, I believe, but I think it's exciting. So today I'm using the Rainbow Brain Skull deck. I've pulled 3 cards. Let's jump right in. Firstly, we have card number 50, One Thing at a Time. And the guidebook reads, "It feels good to focus on one thing. It may sound like scarcity, but it's actually pure abundance. When you're trying to focus on everything, you're actually focusing on nothing. Single-pointed focus done right can feel like true infinity." So, maybe you've heard this before, but multitasking is not actually possible. We can't focus on more than one thing at a time. Actually, what we're doing when we try to multitask is switching very quickly back and forth between both things or multiple things. And it's hard on your brain and it doesn't work well. So, this is your reminder to focus on one thing at a time, whether that's something on your to do list that you need to tackle one at a time, or something more abstract like self care, like we talked about in the last reading. Pick one thing and focus on it for a little bit. Next, we have card number 30. Take break from small hell you've designed for yourself. It reads, "Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Why do you insist on suffering? Try joy for at least a little bit. You never know, it might just suit you." So it's not quite that easy, but it is important to try to choose joy instead of choosing to stay in suffering. And it's important to do what you can to make things better, even if you can't. Even if it's not as simple as like, well, just choose joy. It's not always that easy. And I understand that. But there is sometimes where you're choosing to stay miserable because it's what you're comfortable with. You hear about it a lot with depression, where it's just like you're so used to feeling like shit, it's become comfortable for you. And you don't want to do things to make yourself feel better. Don't fall into that trap. Yeah, I had something else to say and I lost it. So our final card is card number 29, Show Up. It reads, "You seem acutely aware of the good in the cosmos. Demonstrate what you know and share what you've learned. Many people will benefit from hearing it." I think that goes with the last card pretty well. You know good is out there. You know it's possible. Show up and show it to other people. There's a lot going on in the world right now, especially if you live in the United States. And it can be easy to fall into this trap of like, well, everything's awful. Nothing's going to ever be right again. Everything's just terrible. But that's not true. There are a lot of terrible things happening, and I understand that, but there are still good things in the world, and it's important to recognize them, look for them, find them, and that sort of thing. Share them with others. That's all I've got for today. Thank you for being here. As always, if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can find me on Etsy under the same name, Dusk Till Dawn Treasures, and I would be happy to do a reading for you. See you next time.